congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance it up.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford. Here's Gibson to start the drive. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Stafford on first down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely another gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances of the season.
From the 27, Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return is Jones. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on first down, Benson.
He completes this to Walker.
Let's go, let's go.
To throw on second down. Vincent. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Vincent. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Vincent. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And boy, that was something to watch, wasn't it? How about the way these guys came out here in the first quarter? They really put their stamp on this game early with their play calls, and they certainly look good so far.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Gay is on for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
They'll need 5 on this this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Stafford. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Stafford.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Gibson again.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this Where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A gain of 3, second down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Stafford.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Back to throw. Vincent. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Vincent. Throw out wide to Walker. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Vincent. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Benson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Vincent. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a round is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. Last week, they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Vincent. And he fires one incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Vincent.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
19 Wyatt. 60. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Stafford now to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Here's Stafford. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Rams.
Marquez Callaway.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And out now come the Seahawks.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Vincent. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man. Complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they now move the ball over 60 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Vincent to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
On 4th down, Vincent. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Calvin Ridley with career touchdown number 60.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, it's Let's just say it's been unusual. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To the air again, Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this would make perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Straight ahead, Gibson.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Stafford on 1st down.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and a yard, Stafford. He's got it. Touchdown. Tyler Higbee from 3 yards out.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Jamar Chase over to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. Vincent.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Vincent.
He completes this to Walker. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Back to throw again. And Walker has it.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford back to Gibson, and another catch for him. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. On first down, it's Stafford.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Stafford.
Throw right side.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Drop 60, drop 60. 60 average, 60 average. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 level, 18 level.
Operating from the gun, Vincent. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
he's got him in, complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
They'll look to throw again. Steps him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Off play action. Vincent.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, and he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. That's complete over the middle to Callaway.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing again is Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Stafford. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Get him going, baby. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Hey, check. Unlock line. Unlock line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw on 2nd down, Vincent.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
On 1st down, Vincent. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Vincent. This one caught by Ridley. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 1st and 10, Vincent. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41